Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very beautiful day to talk about the power of letting go. This is one of the topics that I've been thinking about lately so much. Being pregnant made me slow down in such a way and let go of things which I thought were essential for my being and existence. Actually, by force, I had to stop and let go. Like I said, being pregnant made me let go of expectations, toxicity. I just had to block certain energies and people out of my life because I had to protect somebody that was part of me, which I valued maybe even more than myself. The first thing that I want to talk about is why letting go matters. Why do you think it's even important to let go of certain situations? Because sometimes we hold on to situations or people that weigh us down, that we have outgrown, yet we are afraid to give up. Why letting go matters? Because it opens doors to new opportunities, new relationships, new people. If you cling on to situations that no longer serve you, people that no longer serve you, you will never be able to open new doors to new opportunities because you are not happy. You're not coming from a happy place. Once you let go, maybe you don't feel happy directly, but you will be like, okay, there is this weight on my shoulders that has been lifted. I'm not exactly happy because it's a change and it will take maybe some time to get used to, but at least I'm not weighing down. And that will be the first step. That's exactly why it matters, because it will make you feel free like a bird. What you need to let go of can be different for everyone. It can be a relationship, a job, unrealistic expectations of yourself, old mistakes that you keep replaying, guilt for choosing yourself, fear of disappointing others, trying to control every outcome, and so on. Once you identify exactly what you need to let go of, like how do you let go? Let them. There are books written on this topic. Let them. Let go. But how do we actually let go? How do we reprogram our brain to just not overthink a certain situation and just prioritize ourselves and our happiness? So number one is to become honest with yourself. Do not try to rationalize this thing that you're trying to let go of, like why you shouldn't let go of it because of the finances, because of, I don't know, you just got used to the person. It can literally be anything. Number two is to allow yourself to grieve what you're releasing. It can be difficult, okay? It will be difficult also to release and grieve the person or the situation that you're releasing because it is a change, but you in a way took the decision. And if you go through this process and just are able to just still stick to what you took as a decision, you will be so much happier in the end. To give an example from my life, I had to let go of a person who was incredibly toxic to me. It was a family member also, so which made the whole situation more difficult for me. But I had to prioritize my happiness, just grief in a way. I went through the grieving process like of the person. I thought that this person was an indispensable part of my life. For most of the people it is, so it made it even much more difficult for me. But I did go through that process of grieving the person as if like the person is dead to me in a way, because that's just a person that I don't want to involve in my life anymore. It was very tough, let me tell you that. It took a long time, but I stood by my decision and I never backed away from it. Number three is to detach from outcome. What I mean by that is that you're responsible for your effort, not how people respond to it, how they behave, or how life unfolds. Release the illusion of control. Number four is to create new boundaries. Okay, you release the situation, but you have to make sure that this will not happen to you ever again. Let's say you got out of a toxic job or toxic relationship. What do? You learn from it. You take all of the notes that you need to take and just create new boundaries. Number five is to practice daily micro letting go. What I mean by that is just to simply unfollow someone, for instance, that gives you negative vibes. Or if somebody calls you and says that, yeah, let's have this phone call, but you actually don't feel like it and you just want to say no. Art of letting go is part of also saying no. Number six is replace what you let go with healthier patterns. If you let go of, for instance, smoking, you have to replace it with something, right? Same thing. For a relationship, you're suddenly in this deep hole and you don't know what to do with your time anymore. In a way, you have to create new habits for yourself, new hobbies, just meeting up with new people, visiting new places. It can be literally anything. And it would be definitely easier for you to let go once you actually know that there is a B plan. I'm not for replacing a person with another person because that just does not really work. So you take a deep breath now. You let go. So you finally let go of the situation that was dragging you down. So what happens next? First off, your mind starts to get quieter because you don't really have to think about this thing that's bothering you anymore. And your heart becomes softer. You're like, oh, okay, I'm not in this thing that was bothering me so much. And guess what? As a result of all of the things that you let go of, you start to trust life more and trust yourself more. You become like more confident version of yourself because you thought you couldn't let go, but you did, right? Like you went through all of the crying, does not matter, but you found the strength in you to let go. Trust me, it's not easy. I'm not saying it is. This video is not about how letting go is easy. It's going to be difficult, I'm telling you. But as a result, you're going to feel so much more wiser and grounded that it's worth a try. Life is temporary. Our time on this world is temporary. We don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So there's absolutely no time to waste. And choose yourself. Do this micro letting go moments in your daily routine. Say no more often if you need to. And you're allowed to break patterns and grow into a lighter, happier version of yourself. This video is just a reminder to you that you deserve more. I hope you believe in it, because I truly believe that you do. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I try to post every 2 weeks a new video. If you have any advice on what video I should post next, make sure to leave a comment and I'll see you on the next one.